Welcome to Guitar for Vets, Hour 5 or Week 5 practice video. So 5 out of 10. And the practice that we have for this week, of course, if you should have received in your email from Noel, leaving out a jet plane, use these chords right here. And that is from Noel. So if you didn't get it, go to your email account, go to your search bar and search in N-O-E-L, Noel. And every email he ever sent you, the very last one, should be right there. And you can print it off, look at it on your phone, on a tablet, on a computer, whatever you need. And the song is there. That's what we're going through today. And that is week 5. If you still feel like you need to work on your chords and transitions, that's week 4. That's what we sent out last week. If you couldn't find the email, it's okay. But if you practiced your chords and transitions, as everybody said they did, continue to do that. That's something you're going to continue to do until you feel very fluid. Because you need to be fluid between your chords to play the songs, okay? So I will send out this video for Hour 5 and last week's Hour 4 on 2 separate emails. And I'll send it from my personal and from Guitar for Vets email. So you'll get a lot of emails and hopefully you'll see one of them. So again, if you need the fluidity of the chords, you might want to utilize Hour 4. But this is going to be Hour 5 and we're going to work at leaving on a jet plane. Now, the goal, of course, is to be able to fluidly strum through the measures. On Hour 4, we did whole note measures, half note measures, quarter note measures. You can also do 16th note measures. And of course, by the time we get to Hour 7, maybe next week, but probably Hour 7, we're going to talk about strumming patterns. So we're going to look at different ways you can strum based on 4/4, 3/4, 2/4, things like 6/8, things like that. So we'll cover those things, and surely we'll cover some pick patterns as well. And everybody wants to call while I'm doing the video. I tried about 7 takes yesterday and finally just gave up on it because everybody was calling or stopping by, and this is my 3rd take today, so we're going to get the video today, irregardless. Okay, so we're going to start by getting your guitars. Hopefully you're tuned already. If you're not tuned, you might want to take time to pause the video and tune your guitars. So go ahead and pause it. All right, if you are all tuned up, we are ready to go. Ready to go. All right, so we're going to look at leaving on a jet plane. Out of the 5 chords that you have, this song uses 4 of the 5 chords. G, C, D, and E minor. That's it. G, C, D, E minor. Now, every song has a pattern. Usually it's the chords that they give you. It's going to repeat, 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 but it's in a certain pattern. This pattern is G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. All right, I'll say it again. G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. That's it. You repeat it twice for each verse, twice for the chorus, once for the outro. That's the song. So if you get your hand, your guitar, make sure your posture is good. Get in G position for your G chord. And we're going to start with that. We're going to go through the same pattern I just gave you. I'll call out the chord and you strum once for the chord. And this is just the fluidity. Every song that you pick, if you want to print something off the internet and you want to learn a song, preferably pick a song you know really well. Like, oh, I like the song, I want to learn to play it. That is an excellent song to start with. Because the first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at what the chords are for that song. If there's a new chord you don't know, learn the chord. And we'll talk probably Hour 6 next week. We're going to talk about how do you build a chord. Once we add a new chord, we're going to talk about building a chord. You know, X's and O's, what do they mean? You know, strings you don't play, open strings, all that stuff. We talked about it, I think, at week 3. We'll refresh your memory at week 6, I believe. All right? So you're in chord position for G, and we're just going to work on fluidity. So ready? As I call it the chord, strum the chord. G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. That's the song. That's the pattern. You repeat that pattern twice for each verse, twice for the chorus, okay? Again, G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. Again, G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. Excellent. One more time. G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. Now you might want to pause the video at this point and or rewind it and go back over that. And rewind it and go back over, rewind it and go back over, or pause it and do it on your own. Hopefully I've said it enough to where it's in your memory, but you can add in chords to that, right? G, C, G, C, G, E minor, right? So you can add in extra stuff, but if you're not there yet, it's fine. It's a goal to reach toward. But we're going to find out as we practice hour 5 that we don't really need to strum except at the chord change. That's the goal. Alrighty? So if you've practiced, you've paused it and you practiced, or you rewind it and you practiced, you're ready to go. Let's try this song. Alright? So I got to be honest, when I get to verse 3, I, for some reason, can't get the melody or rhythm or whatever in my head, so I'm going to be butchering it a little bit, but it's okay. It's all right. Ready? We're starting with a G. All my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking and it's early morn. The taxi's waiting and he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. And that's the third verse. All right. Now now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you, and close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone, about the time I won't have to stay. So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Outro. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go.
Wow!
That's the song. I actually did better on that third verse than I thought I would. All right, just the same pattern that we did. G, C, G, C, G, E minor, D. So maybe you want to get a piece of paper out and you can write out the chords in the order that they come for the song. All right? So if you got a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, write down G, then like a dash, C, then a dash, G, then a dash, C, then a dash, G, then a dash, E minor, dash, D. Boom, that's the song, right? That's all you have to do with it. And you can rewind it and go over and over again. I'm not going to redo it multiple times. If Mike was here, I'd probably let him do it once, and then I'd do it once, then he'd do it once, and so you would have it multiple times to go through. But you could easily rewind the video and practice with me as many times as you would need to. Probably this video is going to be more like 15 minutes. Again, it's a practice guide, and you can easily practice the song the way I just did it as many times as you want to. It's important that you learn how to sing the song, even if all you're doing is speaking. Even if you're not getting it correctly, it's perfectly fine. It's just sort of a guide to help you to know where you're going. Music is a forward movement. There's motion to music, and that helps bring about the motion if you can sing along with it. So that's always a positive. And if you're singing for yourself or your grandkids or whatever, then as long as you're satisfied, they're satisfied, doesn't really matter, does it? All right, Leaving on a Jet Plane. That is just me singing and strumming at the chord changes. You can easily do a song, even with where you're at right now, just by chording at the chord change. As long as you know the melody, you know where it's going to go. Now, as you begin to fill in and you're chording more, as you're doing that, it'll sound more like what the song is going to be. Again, the tempo you're playing it's probably a lot slower than the original song, and so when you listen to it on YouTube and you try to play along, right now you might get discouraged because it's a lot faster. Don't be. Play it at your pace. Become comfortable. That's why even if all you're doing is speaking the words, it helps you to know the motion of the song. And as you get better, if you play correctly slowly, you can also then play faster. So you'll get to where you can play with the YouTube version eventually. And when you do, even if on your own you're strumming all the chords, like you finally get to the point where you're strumming everything, right? So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. Right? So even if you get to the point where you feel really good about strumming and strum patterns and you're singing the song and it sounds great, when you get to the real video, it may be too fast for you. So you can always revert back to, oh, kiss me and smile for me, right? So you can go back to that. Perfectly fine. Sounds good, right? All right, so now we're going to try it with a drum track. I believe it's playing at 80. I tried 75, just a little bit too slow for me, so I tried 80. And we'll try to make it through again. It just helps you move in a forward motion. You can either practice with me just singing it. That might be more comfortable for you. But if you want to try something a little bit more, this is with a drum track. We'll see how far we get. Okay. So to give you a 4/4 beat, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My bags are packed and I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. Right? But the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could die. Ready? The chorus. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to let you go. Okay, verse 2. 1, ready. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Right? Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. And then we're right to the chorus, right? 1, 2. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to let you go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, baby, I hate to go. If I get the right words. And the outro. Or you can repeat the chorus. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. That's it. Now I'm doing the drum. I used on a Mac. You can also have an iPad or an iPhone. What's called Garageband. It's a free app, and you just put the drum track in. You set make sure it's 4/4. Make sure that it's set at the tempo that's good for you. And it'll actually show you the drum set. Like when you bring it up, you set it for drums. It'll show you the drum set, and it'll actually tell you what drums are available. What drums are available? Like if you're using the. For me, when I set it up for snare and bass and hi-hat. I think it does hit a crash cymbal in there, or maybe a rider, but ideally it's set up for the bass and the snare. That's about it. I could add in toms if I wanted to, and it'll try to, the automated system will sort of fit that in, and you just sort of hit whatever pieces of the drum set kit that you want playing in it. But it's set up ideally for bass, drum, and snare, and a hi-hat, and maybe a crash cymbal. That's it. And that's all you need, just the basic percussion underneath it. And it's set for 4/4. You set it for the tempo you want. It tells you what measure you're on and what beat of the measure that you're in. So, some of that stuff might not matter anything to you. That's fine. But at least you make sure you set up for 4/4, because that's the meter that you want, 4 beats in a measure. And the lower the number, the slower it is. If you want it to go faster, you have a higher number. All right? I did that one at 80. It's at 80. And it was a little slow. I only strummed at the chord change, but you saw me, I was doing the motion of strumming it to make sure I strummed it at the right place. And it's more for me keeping track of the melody in my head. Otherwise, my melody and my strumming was a little off on the chorus there. So, but I still was only strumming at the chord change. My hand was just doing a lot of movement in between. But that's it. That's hour 5. That's leaving on a jet plane, 4 chords, and you are there. You can do this. So if you are struggling still, you might want to spend some time this week going over hour 4 as well. But this is hour 5. Next week we're adding some more stuff to it. And in the future, we do want to be fluid in playing songs. From this point out, we're playing songs. Now, think of at least 2 songs you want to learn to play, and when you come in next week at week 6, and I'll remind you on the email, you need to tell me 2 songs you want to learn. Doesn't matter what genre, whatever. 2 songs you want to learn, and we'll make a list of a number of songs, and we'll take all of those songs from the songs you have chosen. So from here on out, even though Noel picked this song, Leaving on a Jet Plane, every song that we do from here on is going to be a song that you have chosen because it's something you want to learn. Because ultimately, that's the goal. We're teaching you a skill, but we want you to be able to sit down after you've learned that skill, and we want you to play the songs you want to learn to play. So, again, pick 2 songs. We'll make sure that's in our list. And from here on out, we're picking a song that you have chosen, and that is the songs we'll be working on. All right? Leaving on a Jet Plane, though, for week 5, technically called hour 5. And that's what we're going to be doing. All right. So you'll be receiving this email. You'll receive our email for hour 4 from last week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me, Michael, or Noel. And again, if you want some extra one-on-one, give me or Mike a call, and we can set up a time to get together with you, and we can work with you one-on-one. Right? Hope you're having a good week, and stay warm or cool or dry or wet or whatever it is that you're wanting. Right now, it's too wet to mow, and it's a little muggy, so I'm trying to stay cool, and I'm doing the recording. I'm going to work on the house a little bit inside. I got to change out the fill valve in the toilet, and I got some other things to do that I'm trying to get done. But I'm going to try to stay cool today. So today is a good day to sit on your porch, turn on the fan, and grab the guitar. Enjoy.